many of us suffer with inconsistency? And it could be anything from our fitness goals, our life, everything. How much of us suffer from inconsistency? If you raise your hand like I did, then you are like me. I suffer with inconsistency to a point. Like literally, I'll work out 6 months out the year, and in the last 6 months, I just fall off out of nowhere. And then I'm back to the drawing board all over again when it comes to losing weight, being toned, being healthy, overall, all of the above. And it's something that has gotten to the point that in my glow up journey, I'm trying so hard to focus on always being consistent, even if it's not 100% of the time, but 95% of the time. And I want to share tips with you all that's helping me with my consistency journey, that help you with your consistency within your glow up journey. But before we get into that, welcome back to Niece's World, and thank you so much for watching. When it comes to your goals, especially within your glow up journey, within your career, your life, your marriage, your relationships, at work, anything, all of the above, it is very important to set realistic goals. I have noticed even within myself, whenever I set some unrealistic goals, this is how I revert to old ways, and I end up going back into procrastination mode and inconsistency mode, which basically makes me not accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish. This is what makes me get off track, and I'm going back to old ways, and I'm not improving within my. So now when it comes to setting realistic goals, this is the best advice that I could give you that I've taken upon myself as well. If you said you want to lose 10 pounds, the first thing I said to myself, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds. This is what I'm going to do. Number one, I'm going to try to work out 2 to 3 times a week. Number two, I'm going to try to meal prep so I could eat healthier and say, okay, I noticed that I snack a lot. Maybe if I just take one thing and replace it with a fruit, that may help me to less snack. And number three, I don't overthink it. When you overthink things and overdo things, this is how you revert to old ways, and you're just like, okay, here we go again. Next is plan your week. It is best to plan your week on what you're going to do. Like for instance, I've been very open with you guys if you look at my glow up vlog. Number one, I always say I'm working out 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes 2 to 4. And I say Mondays, I'm doing upper body. So I have that in my mind that on Mondays, I'm always gonna do my upper body. On Tuesday, I'm either gonna do 1 or 2. I'm gonna relax, or it's gonna be ab day. Number 3, when I do Wednesdays, it's going to be my lower body day. I'm hitting those glutes, those thighs, those hamstrings, all of the above. Number 4, on Thursdays and or Fridays, I say it's either my ab day if I didn't do it Tuesday, and it's gonna be my cardio day, and I'm gonna relax. And Saturday or Sunday is the time where I take my to regroup, because I have a lot of run around to do. I have things to do, things to catch up on, go to church, etc. And that's how I start to plan out my week. That's gonna help me plan out my workout to make sure at least 2 to 3 times out that week from Monday through Friday, I'm actually putting the effort into workout to reach somewhere towards the goal that I'm trying to achieve. Third, you have seen me discuss this a lot and many times, is accountability. If you've watched any of my weekly vlogs that I have been posting, you will see how much and how hard I am on myself and how I try to always hold myself accountable. I've told you guys when I have fell off and I've had snacked the entire week, had cookies, chocolate, all of the above, and I've been honest with you guys, telling you that I need to really hold myself accountable, and I really need to do something about this. I need to hold myself accountable and tell myself that, hey, Shanice, this is not working out. What I had planned, what I had envisioned is not working out, it's not helping out. What you're doing is not helping you, it's making you go back to old ways which you're trying to improve from, and what are you going to do about it? I always try to hold myself accountable, and I always try to make sure you guys see me hold myself accountable, so you guys know, like, I'm not getting off the gas pedal with myself. I am giving myself grace. That's why it's very important that if you want to hold yourself accountable, it's always nice to talk to your friend that is within the same journey as you, because I'll be honest with you, if you don't have a supportive circle around you and a friend that will hold you accountable and that's in the same situation as you are, it's not going to work. The reason why I say this is because if you are somebody that's trying to work out 24/7 and you need that support, and you have a friend that you notice is not supporting you, that should not be your accountability partner. That goes in with your relationship, within your partner, your friend, and your family. It goes within those. So if you realize that they are the type does the opposite of what you're doing, and you're trying to better yourself, and you see that they're toxic, they're not going to be accountability people. What people that be accountability people is people like me. I'm just an example. As you see, I hold myself accountable. You're probably looking to me and say, oh my gosh, she holds herself accountable. That's somebody that I know that will hold me accountable if I slip up and if I act up. So you want to make sure you're surrounded by people and have a great community around you that will hold you accountable and tell you that what you're doing, no. Or maybe try this, or okay, I see that you like to snack, maybe try to snack on this. Like, those are people that you want around your corner, around your side, that's going to help you grind and it's going to help you on the right track. This is another excellent point. Prepare for the days where you don't feel up to it, and you're gonna have those days, and you know what, that is okay. When you have those days, make sure you have a backup plan. And what I mean by a backup plan, make sure you try to take the time out to, one, either journal your feelings and how you're feeling and why you're feeling the way you do. Number two, have self-care at home for you to just unwind and relax, so you can say, okay, I need to get back on my grind, but I'm taking a step back to figure out, okay, I just need to relax, hoosah, do my little self-care in terms of my mask, have my feet up, you know, make sure that I feel great, feel good, and rejuvenate and then regroup. And then make sure you try to at least do some form of meal prep. So if you feel like you're gonna go back to old ways, make sure you're grabbing something that you know that is going to just make up for that. So let's say if it's like Wednesday and you have your last meal prep food and you just so out of it, you don't feel like cooking, at least you have your last meal prep food that's gonna hold you and help you and hold you down until when it's next time for you to, when you get that energy and you feel good again, that you're ready to meal prep and to move on and go on for the next following. And lastly, it is very important for you to celebrate those small wins. Those small wins are very important within your globe journey process. It doesn't matter if it's your career, your health, your wealth, anything, all of the above. Celebrating those small wins is going to make you feel good and make you say, okay, you know what, I actually accomplished this goal, I actually did it, and I can't believe that I did it, and I just cannot wait until I accomplish something bigger within myself, within my journey. Because I'm telling you guys, I've been battling my weight for so many years to the point that I reached 200 pounds. I'm 5'4". That was more so in my stomach. When I wore jeans that could no longer fit me, I knew that something was up. I've lost the 20 pounds I've been at. I was around 180 to 190 for the longest. I couldn't break out of it. I couldn't do anything about it. And I'm saying to myself, why can I not get over this hump? When I realized that I actually broke out of the 180s area and I was hitting that 170s and I'm like literally at the end of 160s, I said to myself, that is a great accomplishment for myself. I pat myself on the back. I said to myself, I did this and I pushed hard for this. I worked hard for this. I grind for this. And when I meant I celebrated by being happy to wear clothes that makes me feel good, and I felt so good wearing them. I felt so good wearing crop top with shorts and not feeling uncomfortable with my weight, especially when I went to DR. I wore bathing suits. I didn't feel insecure with my body. I actually felt confident within myself with the clothes that I wore because I said to myself, I look good. Those were the small wins that I celebrated, and those are the small wins that you need to celebrate. If you lost 5 pounds in a month, you need to celebrate that. Buy yourself one makeup. Buy yourself one gym outfit that you've been longing to wear. If you lost 20 pounds, say, oh my God, buy the dress that you always been eyeing that you wanted and you know it's going to look good. Celebrate those small wins because those are what's going to help you to continue to reach your goal and to continue to grind and feel good about yourself. Consistency is not perfect. We can always be inconsistent so many times, but you have to show up for yourself, and that's very important. That's very important within your globe journey, is always showing up for yourself when nobody's there for you. Always make sure you have your back, and always make sure that you support yourself to let yourself that, hey, I got this, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to do great things, and that's going to help you to get back on track within your globe journey, to always stay consistent. And if you fall off, you know how to get back on the grind and keep doing your thing within your globe journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you rate, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Stay bougie and stay blessed. Bye.